All right, hello, welcome to class. So my name is Shayla Lanier, and I will be your instructor for this class. So this week it's called Topic 1. And so it'll last the whole week, and it's Indigenous people and colonial beginnings. So today, ideally, you would complete your summary of current course knowledge. And that is really just, what do you know? What are you worried about? It can be brief. Then by Wednesday, you post your introduction, which I love those. I love getting to know you in some way. I know it's small and it's removed, but the introductions are my favorite. And then also on Wednesday, you're replying to discussion question 1. So you're looking at what each side achieved, what they gained through the mutual trade between the Indigenous people and the colonists. As we all know, it did not stay happy long. But initially, it seems to be mutually beneficial for the most part. Then on Friday, you have your response to discussion question 2, where you're looking at the triangular trade. And then you have an assignment, British colonies and Indigenous peoples. With the assignments, make sure that you know your word count requirements. That helps you fully develop your answer if you meet those. Make sure that you know your source requirements. That helps you get all the information you need to make your answer interesting, memorable, so it'll stick in your brain, and meet the word requirements and the source requirements. Those are really important. My suggestion is to do all of the reading before you do your assignment. And I suggest as much as you can to do all of the pertinent reading for discussion question 1 before you answer it. All of the pertinent reading for discussion question 2 before you answer it. And then your assignment is due on Sunday. So ideally by Sunday you will have read everything. History classes can have an overwhelming amount of information for sure. I find that if I will get up 30 minutes early and not look at my social media, remove your notifications, turn those off for a little bit. So it's not, you roll over, look at your phone, and I have all these notifications. Get rid of those for this class. Get up 30 minutes earlier than you need to and just read. If you do it 7 days a week, it will add 3.5 hours of reading time to your week. And then you can stay on top of it. That's probably more than enough time for most to read and do the assignments. So that's just my suggestion. Please share what suggestions you have. We all struggle with time management. Everybody's got a lot going on. I really feel that balance is kind of a myth. I think I have worked my way through school, and I've never achieved balance. I have a busy family. We have a really busy life. I have all these priorities. I don't know anybody who's achieved anything that I respect that talks about balance. So it's kind of a juggling act. But there are ways to manage it efficiently. And so please share those because we all need those. All right, reach out with questions and welcome to class.